there, Ghost. As promised, we have another Ghost Recon Breakpoint video, and we are reviewing yet another DMR, and this time is the follow-up to the G28 Scout, the G28 Scout Wolves. This DMR is interesting. It's one of those unique ones with a special mechanic, which we will talk about, and I will tell you what it is. So first, let's start out like we always do with ranging. We're at 400 meters at our usual bullet drop location. Oh, and first, let's just so you know, I equipped the same as I equipped the G28 Scout. We've got standard mag suppressor, MAWLDA, T5XI, lightweight vertical foregrip. So, and it's fully maxed out as well. So let's get to it. Let's start shooting. All right. Now that's a lot of bullet drop. There it is right there. Like I said, it's quite a bit of bullet drop. So that's but that's actually pretty close to what the G28 Scout does. So, okay, we've done our bullet drop test. Next, we do detection range, and as always, we're starting unsuppressed. And I think we're going to use these characters over here. Maybe. Yeah, okay. I'll mark him. Yeah, because he's not too far away, and that way we get to save those other guys just in case. So we're hopping out here. We know the G28 and the G28 Scout both are detected at 194. We're not going to go ahead and we're not getting that close. We're going to do it at 205 like previously. Just do that. There's one shot, 2, 3. It's those guys back there. 2, 1, 200, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94. Yep, so 194. Same as last time, and now I've got two people hunting for me, two groups hunting for me. No big deal. Well, that guy probably honestly won't come hunting for me, but like I said, not a huge deal. We are just going to keep on keeping on, my friends. Get this big ol' honking group up here. Mobile. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with them. We'll wait for these guys to get bored. It's interesting. I actually, I just finished recording the G28 Scout review, and the enemies changed. Which is, concerning. I didn't go far or anything. I did use a bivouac, which I guess reset the enemy locations. It's kind of weird, to be honest, but whatever. I really don't care that much. So, alright, they're done. They should be going back soon. There they go. Alright, I was thinking about heading over there, but I didn't like the open area as much. I like this nice little group over here, and so I'm going to run with them. Because they don't see me. There we go. Alright. Let's get someone here marked. I'm going to go with him. Yeah. And so this will probably be at 28 meters like previous tests. Gosh, you know what? No, I am going to go for him because he's kind of separated, so it's a little better. Just want to make sure I get around here. Of course, helicopter's coming. No big deal, though. We're crawling through the tall grass. So we're going to get about here. First, let's make sure. Yeah, I got my suppressor on. I'm gonna spray again.
Sign of anyone. I think we're good. Keep looking.
Actually,
Haven't gone far.
go a little further down. There we go. All right, now we are 29. Oh wow, he reacted. That's crazy.
Where the hell did that come from? Right, let's go.
Prone camo it. He's probably going to turn around. Stop.
Nothing happening here. Don't let them creep up on I'll keep looking.
You better stop. Okay. Goose? His name is Goose?
We need to keep looking. That was too easy.
Alright, we're going to take him out. Or not take him out, but use him as our sound detection. So, alright, so we're going to start out at 33 here. Nothing. 32. Nothing. 31. Nothing. 30.
Yeah, it's clear. Must have bailed.
Yeah, it's 29, so.
We're under attack. Take cover.
Alright, so. That fun part is done. Now we move on to damage testing. And this one's going to be a little interesting. In that we have to do it twice. So, I had parked a vehicle out here. Is it still there? I don't see it. No, I already had one, but I guess it's fine. We'll go ahead and grab a new one. We're grabbing our usual Landscape Mark II. Wait, I don't remember having that. That backpack. I shouldn't. In fact, I don't think I even have a backpack equipped. But, let's investigate that real quick. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have a backpack equipped, and I don't have that one, so it's... Oh, it's because yeah. Huh. I never noticed it before that's showing that. For whatever reason, even since I don't have one equipped. But, alright, we're all set here. Let's get the vehicle moved out of the way, because like I said, we've got to do this twice, so we don't want to leave it parked there. So just to note, it is daylight. It's overcast, but it's daylight. And we'll probably be alerting some bad guys when we do this test, but I don't care because I can handle them, no problem. So, alright, damage test with the G28 Scout Wolves. There we go. Oh. So that was 31 rounds at daytime. Now, we move on to do the nighttime test. And that's actually one thing I want to check real quick here is, come back here, I want to look at the number here. It's 49 is my damage listed right now. We know if you use certain skills that boost things, like your range, like the sharpshooter's armor buster technique. It will actually reflect in the range. So I don't recall seeing anything on that here with the damage, which is what made figuring this out so much harder, because some things it's just you really need a number to kind of quantify it. So it is now nighttime. It is very bright nighttime, and people are investigating the wreck, and that's fine because we aren't even going to shoot over there. We're just going to go ahead and blow this sucker up right over here. So here we go. Nighttime damage testing. Alright, and that is exactly what we expected. 28 shots for nighttime. And that is really all this thing does. That's all that bonus is a boost to damage. So it does show the boost to damage. That's interesting. So that's good to note. Once again, we compare it here. Yeah, it's actually the range. Maybe it's a boost to range too, because I was thinking the Scout Wolves had a slightly lower range than the G28 Scout. So, okay, let's real quick before we pull up the comparison chart. They may have changed this. Let's switch to daytime. That's fine. We're going to break camp. We're going to go right at noon. Almost full 12 hours later. And look at the gear again. So 54, 49. And we compare it to the G28 Scout. No. Okay. No, it's fine. Well, actually, yeah, you do get you get a boost to accuracy, I think, if I remember right. But really, that stat really doesn't do a whole lot. So, comparing these two, you'll see the differences. I'll do screen grabs to compare these two right here. So you can see the differences between the two. See that there isn't a more impact than just damage on day and night. But let's talk about all this. Let's pull up the comparison chart of the bullet drops and damage tests from the previous round of DMRs I did, and see, okay, what does this mean? How useful is it? Well, I personally do not care for special bonus stat weapons, unique weapons like this. And there's one big reason why. You don't get to roll your own bonuses. You literally are just stuck with what they give you. In this case, it's a minimal boost in damage. Really minimal. It's not much at all. If this were a sniper rifle, and it gave you, if this were like a variant of the HTI that took 3 less shots, that would be incredible. That'd be an amazing boost, and I would say go for it in situations like taking out behemoths, heavily armored foes, stuff like that. But in this case, it's a scout variant of the G28, which already does not get high marks. So it's got really limited usefulness here. And like I said, the damage increase is minimal. It's not doing much for you. It's a very slight damage increase. So if you're trying to blow up a vehicle, you're not going to sit there and wish, oh, I wish it only took 28 shots versus 31, because that's the damage we're talking about here. If it was like double damage, great. Yeah, then it might be useful. But it's not double damage, and then it's limited time frame. You only get these bonuses at night. So I'm gonna have to give the G28 Scout Wolves an eh. It's all about what you like. I used it for a while. That's the reason it's maxed out. Before I got max gear score and was really collecting everything. It's an interesting rifle. It's kind of cool. It looks neat. Nice recoil pattern, I'll say that. But if you're playing a sniper role, it doesn't really serve that much of a purpose. You know, granted, I'm playing Panther class right now, but I still do a large amount of long-range shooting, and I use a different DMR. I utilize the Scorpio Scout, which I love. Scorpio Scout is fantastic. It's an amazing DMR that does really high damage, has a great rate of fire for bolt action, and it's just a great rifle. G28 Scout Wolves pales on almost every way. And let's look at the stats here. There's better recoil pattern, and better mobility, and better rate of fire, and a better magazine. It's actually got a slower reload, though. I mean, that's insane. But look at the range on these. Granted, I have this G28 Scout rolled for range and handling right now. But still, with the G28 Scout Wolves, you can't roll these stats. You are literally stuck with just bonuses at night. That's it. And they're not even high bonuses. You could actually roll a G28 Scout with higher damage to drones, which would be really useful. That's when you want that increase in damage. You don't need a large as a sniper sharpshooter role, you don't need a large damage boost as long as you're careful with your shots. Now, if you're more of a body shot person, sometimes I have to go for body shots, then yeah, the extra damage is great, and that's where things like the Scorpio Scout come in, or dedicated sniper platform. Any of the sniper rifles will do better damage, of course, than these DMRs. Except for the Scorpio Scout, which actually beats out some sniper rifles. So, G28 Scout Wolves, I'm going to give it a thumbs down. It's all about what you like. But honestly, you might as well just use the G28 Scout, because at least you can roll better stats. The Scout Wolves does not provide enough to warrant it, and especially with the limit on its bonus, and it's a limited bonus in general. So, okay, Ghosts, that is all I have for you. I really appreciate you checking out this video. Don't forget to check out my other videos and like, share, subscribe, and everything in between. Check out my website, classicwfl.com, where I just recently relaunched with a new design. Search will be coming soon on that site. Check out all the content on there. And really appreciate all the comments and feedback you guys have given me. And you've given me some great things to evaluate, too. Don't forget, I checked out damage reduction over range. Does it exist? Look for that video. It's on YouTube, friends, as well as my website. So, keep on shooting, Ghosts. And if you're lucky, maybe I'll see you in Erewhon.